Hello, my name is Yuri. I'm from Ukraine, and I would like to present you the Folk High School Vovchok, the first folk high school in Ukraine. Um, so our activity started in 2022. In that year, we established two NGOs. The first was Ukrainian Bildung network. This is like an umbrella organization for future development, and it has different directions of work and active communication, exchange of experience with international partners such as Linköping University or University of Southeast Norway or Nordic Folk High School Council, or interactions with several folk high schools in Sweden, Denmark, etc. Yeah, so we are trying in the Ukrainian Bildung network. We are trying to gather more knowledge, understanding, cooperation, etc. And then the NGO Folk High School Vovchok was established to become a platform for the practical implementation of the ideas of folkbildung and implement didactics of the Nordic Folk High Schools. And then in this presentation, we will talk only about the Folk High School Vovchok. So where is this Folk High School located? It is in the north part of Ukraine. Here you can see two buildings. So the big building for different types of meetings and work, and the smaller building where small seminars, for example, can be held. And in this picture you can see how this building looks inside, and it is already being used for different trainings. And in these pictures you can see the repairment works, which are pretty close to be completed this year or maybe next year. And I think this building may be started for usage in 2024. Regarding the name of the Vovchok, so Vovchok is the name of the village where the folk high school buildings are located, and the Vovchok, if translated from Ukrainian, means wolf pup. So this is like about this region, like common animals, yeah. And regarding the folk high school itself, it implements the methodology and didactics of the folk high schools, of the Nordic folk high schools. Yeah, so we support the local culture, and we want to develop local community, and we are developing active citizenship in Ukraine. Timeline of the Folk High School Vovchok. So first, in 2021, the land and buildings of the school were acquired. Then the NGO was established, and in December 2022, the Folk High School was opened for studying, and first seminars took place. And in 2023, the civil protection faculty was established in the Folk High School Vovchok. Here you can see how the the Facebook page of this Folk High School looks like in Facebook, one of the main social networks used in Ukraine. And here is the link to the Facebook page of Folk High School Vovchok. And of course, we have to talk about the Folk High School Vovchok in the war, which started in 2022. We have made several lessons from this war. We understand that state institutions do not have enough resources to organize effective programs to build sustainable communities. We understand that war is catalyst for civic activity. And we understand that development of civic and citizenship education takes place through programs and projects of civic protection. that is very actual right now while the war. And that is why in the Folk High School Vovchok we established the Civil Protection Faculty. And there are three main directions in this faculty, so three main departments. Yeah. So the first is tactical medicine and emergency medicine. It has its own head, Vladlena Tereshchenko. And then the second department is Department of IMAS. It means training on prevention of risks from explosive objects, because after the war goes away from some territory, lots of explosive objects are left on that territory, and the local people should be taught, they should learn how to behave in a more safe way to keep their health and even lives. Yeah, and we have director of this department is Anton Sitnikov. And the third department is psychology of collective trauma and formation of resilient communities. So we want to help the local community of the Vovchok village to become really resilient and help it to develop in the successful community. Yeah, and we have a leader from the Lithuanian side for this project. It is Irena Blazevich. And on the Ukrainian side, we have Aigul Bogorad, and he also helps to move in this direction. Yeah. So regarding the first department, tactical medicine and emergency medicine, starting from December 2022 and in February 2023, our partner, the Swedish organization MSB, trained 5 instructors for the Ukrainian Folk High School Vovchok. And to date, the instructor team of the school has conducted lots of trainings for groups in even more than 12 settlements in Kiev and Chernihiv regions of Ukraine. And they trained about 40% of the firefighters of the Kiev garrison, and also they taught 30 sappers in Zaporizhia region of Ukraine. And also they taught all other people so how to do the emergency medicine stuff. Yeah. And this is how the training for the local community looked like in the one of the buildings of the Folk High School Vovchok. Yeah. Just so here are some details about the qualification of the trainers who teach these skills. Yeah. And of course we are looking for partners who are ready to cooperate in development of the program and training according to tactical medicine standards, which are like named here. Yeah. And here is the first aid training for residents of one of the village. The village is called Orane, and you can see how people are being trained. And here are another like pictures of that training. Here you can see other trainings. Of course, these trainings are for civilians, and this training is for the first aid staff, because they also need additional and more of high quality knowledge and skills to provide the first aid in such circumstances we are now while the war. Yeah. So here you can see another, and here is another picture of the training inside the building of Folk High School Vovchok. This is another training, and this is training I think for firefighters. This I think is also training for them. And this is example when after an attack, firefighters can also find some person and they will need to provide the first aid, and of course they use the skills they got from us. Yeah. And as of now, we know that so many territories contain so many explosive objects that we want to create a center for trainers and instructors at the school on the subject of educational programs on explosive ordnance risk education. And we want to teach residents of the occupied territories and provide them with the equipment. I mean, we need the equipment of a training center for trainers. Yeah, since here on these pictures you can see explosive objects in rivers, on the land, in the grass, etc. So that is really important for us for Ukraine now. Yeah. This is example of the training program of the EORE, yeah, Explosive Ordnance Risk Education. So after going through this training, the participants will be able, will understand how to behave in more safe way, and how to deal with situation when they face some explosive object. Another department is about psychology and collective trauma and formation of resilient communities. So here we have partners from Lithuania, and the colleagues from Lithuania, they are preparing a training program for trainers, and it will consist from the 5 blocks: psychological aid, practices how to help maintain mental health, how to recognize signs of deep impact of stress, how to help yourself in a stressful situation, how to be there and support a person under stress. And the first team of trainers will be trained at the school in mid-July, and we are planning to, and also Sergei already has completed the trip to Lithuania, and he met there one of the communities which is very successful, and I will talk about this later in this presentation. And after we did medical trainings in the community, we found that it led to the desire of local people to talk about the future of communes all of the Ukraine. Yeah, and here we're proposing 2 lines of continuing education: the resilience of communities under the pressure of constant stress, and the second is talk about the future. Of course, that is important now. It is important to win the war. And here are pictures of Sergei. He was in Lithuania, and in the Akinsha community, and that community was in pretty bad state 10 years ago, but they used special approach for 10 years, and after those 10 years of work they became a really resilient and successful community, and we plan to take their experience and cooperate with them to make the same here in Ukraine, in the village of Vovchok. And if you want to communicate with us, if you want to know more about us, you're welcome to visit the website of Vovchok. It is in Ukrainian language, but it contains video of the drone filmed from the sky. I mean, how the village and how the school looks like from the height. Yeah, and also you can visit our Facebook page, and you can contact the director of the Folk High School, Sergei Chimachenko. And if you want to know more about Ukrainian Bildung network, yeah, you're welcome to visit our website, and it has English language page where you can read in English about our projects. We have Facebook page, it is in Ukrainian language, and Telegram, it is also in Ukrainian. And if you want to contact me, you're welcome to email to this address. Yeah. Thank you for your attention. We will be glad to exchange experience with you and cooperate. Goodbye.